Hi, welcome to Rob's Magic, and this is the tapered deck tutorial, also called a stripper deck. Now these are not bicycle cards, but you can get them in bicycle cards. But this is a cool deck because this one you can actually do a bunch of tricks with. For example, you can cut the deck, you can shuffle the deck. So here, let's give it a couple shuffles, and it is a real deck of cards. So you just have the spectator pick any card, okay? All right, and just show it to the camera, okay? And you place it back anywhere it really doesn't matter where they place it back. And then you can just, you say, okay, you pull out one card and that was their card. Okay, and this is a stripper deck. Basically the idea behind this, and this is the secret behind it, is that it actually is a real deck of cards, but it is tapered. So if let's say I take a card, and let's say the 8 of clubs, if I turn it around, since the cards are tapered, they're kind of fat on one end and skinny on the other end. So since it's like that, I can actually just run my fingers through the deck, and then one card just comes right out. It's the card that they just chose, you see, so I'll turn it back the other way. So there's a few things you can do with this deck since it's tapered. But the idea is when the spectator picks a card, so here, let's say they pick 2 of hearts, okay? As they pick, I'm actually turning the deck the other way while they're looking at the card. So this way, when they reinsert it, it's in the middle, and then I can easily just taper out their card. There's a few routines you can do with this. You can have them pick a card. Let's say they pick a card here, okay? And then you get it turned around, right? So it's in there. Now you can just give a couple of shuffles, right? You can pretend like you're shuffling and stuff like that, but the card should automatically come to the top, in those shuffles. Because when you shuffle like this, you're pulling out the tapered cards. Now this is a cool deck because there are other tricks that you can do with this. I'm going to save that one for later. I'll save this for later. But this is a cool trick you can do. And I'll just give you the secret, and you can make up your own routine. But basically, you take the 4 aces, and the people, they don't know it's a tapered deck. So what you do is, if you insert the aces facing the opposite way of the taper, so let's say I take that one, and then, so I'm going to flip it, and I place this one in the middle, and then I'll flip it. But obviously you don't tell them that you're flipping it. And then you just place all 4 somewhere in the deck. Since it's a tapered deck, you can easily just pull out, all 4 of the aces. And so you can do a nice routine with this, with the aces. So, you can even give it some shuffles. And just by shuffling, you literally just pulled out the aces, and they come back to the top. So that's another routine you can do by using the aces. This is a cool deck because it does come with, I put these the wrong way, see? So always make sure that you feel for the tapers. But this is a cool deck because it actually comes with a couple of gimmick cards. So let me show you this one first, where you basically say to somebody, and this, you don't even need the taper. You can actually do this with a regular deck. You don't even need the taper. But let's just say you have 2 spectators, and you say, okay, spectator 1, I'm going to give you the 10 of clubs, okay? I give you the 10 of clubs, 10 of clubs, okay? And then spectator 2, I'm going to give you 7 of hearts, okay? 7 of hearts, 10 of clubs, 7 of hearts, snap my finger, 7 of hearts, and 10 of clubs. Now that's a very powerful trick. It's actually done with 2 7 of hearts. And you can actually do this with any deck where you have 2 duplicate cards. So you just take any random card, let's say 10 of clubs, and we slide it right in the middle here up to 7 of clubs. And this is the setup. So you start with these on top. And once again, this can be done with any deck with duplicate cards. So what you're going to have to do is a double lift. So what I'm doing is I'm getting 2 cards and a pinky break. But from this direction, it looks like a regular deck. So I get that pinky break, And when I flip over the 2 cards, it looks like 1 card. So I'm saying 10 of clubs, and I'm giving it, but really it's 7 of hearts. So that's the 10 of clubs, and then, so now remember, 10 of clubs is here, and then other 7 of hearts is here. So I get another pinky break, double lift, 7 of hearts, nope, 10 of clubs, and then this is 7 of hearts because the duplicate one is here. So that's a nice little cute trick that this deck comes with. But there's another reason this comes with 2 7 of hearts, and that's because what you can do, see, this is a tapered deck, I always forget. What you can do is you can force the 7 of hearts on a spectator. So let's say you keep one of them at the top, you can keep one at the bottom. I mean, there's a ton of things you can do, but basically you force the 7 of hearts to somebody. So here you can just say like, tell me when to stop anywhere you like.
Stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, you chose this card. I don't want to look at it. You chose that card. Now what I'm going to do is I made a prediction here, okay? And I didn't predict your card, but I actually predicted half the value of your card. Oh, and then, so what was your card?
7.
7 of hearts, right? Oh, wait, half your card. That's weird. Well, look what I have here. This is a cool card. It's a 3.5 of hearts. So this is a cool little trick that you can do some things with. And yeah, that's pretty much this taper deck here. So